Hi guys, it's Mrs. Lane. Today's story is another story about being outside called Up in the Garden, Down in the Dirt by Kate Messner. Look at the cover. What do you think you will see? Let's open it up. Up in the garden, down in the dirt. Up in the garden, I stand and I plan, my hands full of seeds and my head's full of dreams. I wonder what she's going to plant. Spring shines down to melt the sleepy snow. Wind whistles through last year's plants and mud sucks up my rain boots. It's not quite time, Nana says. Down in the dirt, things need to dry out and warm up. What's down there, I ask. Down in the dirt is a whole busy world of earthworms and insects digging and building and stirring up the soil. They're already working down in the dirt. Look at that. There's a centipede, there's a snail, there's a great big worm, all kinds of bugs churning that dirt around. Up in the garden, we snap brittle stalks and scoop up rusty armfuls and wheel away weeds for the chickens. While they squabble and scratch, we spread compost over the soil. Compost is like vitamins to help those things grow. Down in the dirt, pill bugs chew through last year's leaves. I give a gentle poke and they roll up tight and hide in plated suits of armor, roly-poly round. Look at that bug. He must have just gotten a poke. He's all round. All these little bugs in here. Up in the garden, it's time to plant. I trail a furrow with my finger and sprinkle seeds in a careful row. Come give them a drink, Nana says. We pat them down and snuggle them. So look, she takes her finger and makes a little long hole for all those seeds. Then they get a drink. Down in the dirt, a tomato hornworm rests waiting for wings and the leaves where she'll lay her eggs. Down in the dirt, those eggs are being laid. Up in the garden, carrots plants sprout, pea blossoms bloom, wasps on the prowl, and honeybees visit, legs loaded with pollen. And remember, the pollen helps these plants to grow. And he eats a little too. I weed and wilt in the sun, so strong even Nana looks for some shade. Down in the dirt, earthworms tunnel deep. I'm jealous of the cool, damp, dark place they have. What season do you think it is? Is it spring or summer? When it gets super hot? What do you think? Up in the garden, rain shower. Nana turns the hose on me. Whee! Look, the baby birds are happy too. And all the flowers are getting their water. I hide behind the cucumber vines, but their leaves can't save me. I shiver and laugh, drenched in Nana's rain. Down in the dirt, water soaks deep. Roots drink it in, and long-legged spiders stilt walker over the streams. Down in the dirt, a robin's beak finds a cricket, a beetle, a grub. Slugs are scrumptious too. That's what the birds like to eat. That's where they find their lunch. Up in the garden, we pick cucumbers and zucchini, and we harvest them in the dark. Bats swoop through the sunflowers, and I pick June bugs from the basil until it's time for bed. Look at those beautiful sunflowers, but it looks like it's time to go to sleep. Up in the garden, a praying mantis wakes to hunt mosquitoes. Nana sprays away the aphids, and I'm after grasshoppers, ready to swoosh. But up in the garden, the wind grows cool. Pumpkins blush orange and sunflowers now to September. Nana ties them together to build a house for reading. Sunflowers and pumpkins, it's not summer anymore. It must be the fall. It's autumn. Down in the dirt, an orb weaver spins her web, strand by silky strand. She munches on moths tonight. Look at that beautiful spider web. So much work. Up in the garden, colored leaves litter the squash vines, and we know the cold is coming. Hurry, hurry, and harvest. Get the plants. There's enough for the neighbors, too. Down in the dirt, frantic ants gather what we leave behind. They're storing food for cooler days ahead. Do you think they're getting ready to hibernate? Maybe. Up in the garden, frost draws lace on leftover leaves, where secret egg sacs hang waiting for the warm weather to return. We say goodbye and spread the winter blankets. Down in the dirt, the beetles burrow, ants scurry home, and earthworms curl right in the dark. When Grandpa calls us for soup, the autumn moon is rising. Oh, we were right, it is autumn. It's fall. Up in the garden, dry cornstalks tremble, and the wind smells like winter. Winter's coming. But the long, ripe days of summer still rest in the garden beds. The ladybugs and bumblebees, earthworms and ants are hunkered down, hiding, biding their time, dreaming of sunshine and blossoms and sprouts. Under the bare arms of trees and the blanketing snow, a whole new garden sleeps down in the dirt. And these are all the bugs and things that we saw. When you go outside in your garden, tell me what you see.